This is a demonstration of Zillow clone, which we call as Moon Estate. Coming to the website, here on the top we have home, listings, projects, features, pages, and sign up. We have the option to add property. Go to the profile page and the option to log out. Coming down, we have the option to search for sale and for rent. By entering a location, for example, I'm entering Hampton and I'm searching for properties which are currently on sale, and I'm pressing on search. Here we see different results that are relevant to the location and the property selected. For example, for sale, here we see different properties. We see the ratings, their pricing, and how many bedrooms, bathrooms, and the square meters are written here. For example, I'm interested in one of the properties. I can just press here to wishlist the property, and I can also see the details of the by property by clicking on it. Coming down here, we have the location, we have the pricing, we have different details related to the property. On top, we have the images related to it. We have the option to share. We have the option to save the property. Here, we have the option to see other details like details and features related to the property. We can see the broker's detail. We can contact the broker right from here. Coming down, we can add description. We can add different details related to the property. We can add amenities, the location at which the property is, different images related to the property, and the nearby locations and things which are near to the property. For example, school, beaches, hospitals, that can be added as well. Coming down, we see the rating of the property and the different reviews related to it. We can also add our own self reviews by entering the details and submitting right from here. Coming down, we see the recently viewed properties right here, and we also have the option to sign up for the newsletter as well. Scrolling down, we see how it works. Coming here, we have different properties to explore, which are basically the featured properties. Coming down, we have locations which are pinned or featured. We see the different locations right here. This can be changed from the admin panel if needed. Coming down, we see the good reviews by customers. That is basically different reviews given by the customer. Here we have different packages. For example, there's a $0 package, there is a $250 package, and a $1,000 package. This can be edited as per the need and the requirements from the admin panel directly. Similarly, we have recent viewed properties and other details right here. On the top, we see different listing layouts. For example, I'm interested in list layout with a sidebar. When I click on it, I'll be able to see on the left different filters like cities, categories, type, minimum and the maximum cost, bedrooms, bathrooms, area, and the advanced searches. It can be modified according to the need right from here. On the left, we can also sort it according to the need by pricing, name, and different other properties. Down here, we see different properties which are on for sale, that will be mentioned for sale, and which are on rent will be mentioned as for rent. We see all the properties right here which are listed. We can also see them in a map view if you are interested. We can just click on with map, and we'll be able to see the properties in a map view. On the top, we have the map, and on the bottom, we have the properties, and on the left, we have the filters as per the need. Similarly, we have the grid layout and the half map search layout as well. Coming next, we have the projects. These are the different projects. For example, there's a project by La. There's a Hollywood Mansion project, Crystal Spring project. We can see the details of it, like if it is a condo, apartment, what's the location, and how many properties are listed into that specific project. Similarly, coming up next, we have features. For example, agents. We can see the list of agents on the platform. Here, we see the different agents on the platform. We can see the details of the specific agent. For example, I can press on view to view the details like phone number and the details like email, and the further details like what are the properties listed by them for sale and for rent can be seen right here. Coming next on features, we can similarly see the agent details. We can see the account. We can go to the user dashboard to see our details. For example, we can see the credits in the account currently, number of approved properties, pending properties, and the reject properties. We can see the activity logs. We can go to the settings to change the different settings like name, phone number, username, and everything can be changed right from here. Similarly, we have the option to buy credits to post new properties. We have the option to go to properties and see the properties which are listed. We can delete, we can renew in case it is expired. Here we can see the expiry date. We can just press on renew to get validity of the property back again. We have the option to edit it right from here. We can edit the details of the property. Different properties like descriptions, content, images, city, property, location, details like pricing, currency, and everything can be modified from here. Features like Wi-Fi and parking can be selected. More details like SEO can be added. Keywords and key benefits and the distance from the property can be managed. We can add new properties if you want. That is basically different facilities from our property can be added by pressing add new right here. We can just press save and exit to make the changes. We can also change the category of the property from here. Similarly, we can add a new property by writing a property right from here. By pressing on write a property, we can add a new property by entering the title, the description, the content, images, and other details. And we can just press on save, and the property will be sent to the admin panel to be approved. Similarly, you can go to security to change passwords, and we have the option to log out right here. Next, we have the option to see the properties. And there are different formats for the properties that we can see right here. Next, we have the option to submit the property. Coming up to pages, we have blog pages. Different news articles and blog articles to boost the site and give it a higher ranking. We can add different blog posts related to different societies, different projects, different apartments, different condos, and different basically different properties related to the areas that we are currently listed in. We can add different blog posts. We can add generalized blog posts related to the real estate market can be added right here. Similarly, you can see the blog details. You can see the pricing. You can see any other details related to that. We can also contact by pressing on the contact form and entering the details. We can send a message to the admin right from here. Similarly, we have the option to sign up. If you want to post something on the platform, you can press on sign up right from here. Here we have the option to add property as well. You can just press on that and we can add property instantly. You can press on a name and you can go to the dashboard directly. On the top, we have the option to see the properties which are currently on wish list by pressing on wish list. Here I can see two properties that I wish listed. I can see on the wish list tab. Similarly, on the side, we have the option to change the currency. For example, your product is currently being operated in a specific country. We can optimize it based on that. We can change the currency if it's operating in multiple countries. Now coming back to the home page. Now I'll be showing you the admin panel. Coming to the admin panel here, on the top we see the active properties, pending properties, expired properties, and the agents that are currently on the platform. We can see the site analytics and the details on the right side by using a map. We can see the top news, visited pages, top browsers. We can see the sessions and all the details right from here. We can see the login sessions, recent posts and stuff right from here. Coming next, we have pages. Here we have the option to see different pages. For example, we have contact page, about us page, news page, and different home layouts that we have on the platform. For example, if you want to change the home layout from here, we can publish a new home layout. For example, here currently home layout 1 is published. If you want to change this to home layout 7, we can just press on edit and we can publish it by changing the details that we want to change. We can change the status to published and it will be the new default home page. Coming to the pages back again. Similarly, we can edit the pages as I showed you. We can take bulk actions and we can just select multiple pages and we can change the status. We can delete the pages as well right from it. Coming next, we have blogs. We can see the different blog posts on the platform. Here, we can see the different blog posts that are published on the platform. We can edit the details. Pressing on edit, we can change the description. We can change the content. We can make it featured. We can select the categories right from here. We can add images and other details, and it can be saved to post the blogs. Similarly, if you want to delete a post or take it down, you can do it right from here. We can select and take an action, or we can delete a post right from here. Here we see the different listing. We see the author, created date, the status, is it published or not, and we can manage it right from here. Similarly, we have the different categories and blog. Yeah, we see the different categories. It can be changed or new categories could be added as per the need. Similarly, we have different tags in the blog. Next, we have real estate. Here, under real estate, we go to the properties to see different properties that are listed on the platform currently. Here, we can see a property called 29. It is created on 2024-0130, and we can see the status. It is approved, and we can see all the details regarding it by pressing on the edit if you want to see that as well. By pressing on edit, we come to the page. Here we can change the title, description. We can make it featured if you want to make it featured. Here we see the permalink. We can edit it and preview it right from here. Similarly, we can go and change the content, images, city, property location, the details like latitude, longitude, the different details like number of bathrooms, bedrooms, floors, the area, pricing, currency, and everything can be changed from here. If you want to make the property to never expire, we can change the details. We can enable the auto renewal, and we can change other details like distance from key facilities, types, and we can add different features and stuff right from there. We can just change the status, add the category, and we can publish it right from here. Similarly, that can be done for all the projects that are listed. We can see all the projects which are approved. If you want to delete a project, it can be deleted right from here. And all the bulk actions can be taken right from here. If you want to export the file to a CSV or Excel for further reference or any analytics, that can be done right from here as well. Next, we have the option to see the projects. Under projects, we see the different projects, the created date, their status, and we can similarly perform the edit and the delete options right from here. Next, we have features. Here we can see the different features like spa and massages, pets, laundry room, air conditioning. If these features are to be included in a property, it can be selected. And if you want to include more features in our properties, it can be added by creating right from here. We can add the feature, the detail, and we can press save to add the feature to our admin panel. If you want to make changes, it can be pressed and it can be done by using the edit option. And similarly, if you want to delete any of the features, it can be deleted by pressing on the delete option. Next, we have the facilities. Different facilities that are to be with a property can be added and deleted, and it can be edited right from here. For example, banks, malls, bus stops, railway stations, airport, pharmacy. We can add multiple as per the need, and it can be edited and deleted as per the need. Similarly, we can modify other options. We can add different options in the investors category. We can go to the categories. Here we can change different categories of properties. For example, there are villa, condos, houses, land, commercial properties. If you want to add more categories, it can be created from here. If you want to edit any details, or we can, if you want to change the name, it can be done right from here. We can see the status and we can delete it if you want it right from here. Next, we have types. We can see different types like for rent, for sale. If you want to add something, for example, if you want to change the name for lease, or if you want to change any other details, it can be done by pressing on edit, and we can change the details and we can modify right from here. If we want to add more types, we can just press on create on the top here, and we can add more types. Similarly, coming down, we have reviews of the properties. We see the different reviews, comments, stars that are posted on the platform. You can see its status, is it published or not, and the created. It can be again deleted, it can be modified, and bulk actions could be taken on the reviews right from here. Next, we have settings under the real estate tab. Here we can change the general settings like unit of area as per our need. We can add Google geocode API keys. We can change auto detect visitor currency to change the currency, convert money to text. If, also, we have the option like to add different currencies as I told you earlier. Here we have two currencies added. We can add multiple currencies as per our need right here. And if you are not interested in that currency or we're not operating in a specific country side, we can just delete it right from here. We can make a currency default, and in case we want the visitors to like be auto adjusted to the currency, we can enable right from here. Next, allow visitors to register account and post their properties. We can enable that as well. Verify account email, that can be done. Credit system and post approval, this can be managed right from here. We can also set the expiry time of the properties right from here. We also have the option to enable and disable the review system, and different fields can be edited right from here. Next, coming to testimonials. Here we see the different testimonials, and we can edit the details by pressing on edit. Here we can see the name, the position, and the details and the image right here, and it can be edited by pressing on edit, and it can be deleted if it's needed. Next, we can go to static blocks. Under static blocks, you can see the blocks like how it works, our story, achievements, download our footer. Different static blocks which are published can be seen here. We can edit the blocks by pressing on edit, or we can delete it by pressing on delete. Here we see the content, we see the details. Here we see the HTML snippet which can be edited if that's needed. Similarly, it can be saved directly from here to change the static block details as well. Next, coming to newsletters. Different newsletters, if we are trying to keep our probably the agents and the people who are currently on the platform engaged, we can send out the newsletters by creating and publishing the newsletters. Similarly, next we have consults, we have accounts. Here we see the details of the accounts, their email ID, the credits in the account currently, and the date created. For example, if I want to edit the details of a specific account holder, we can just press edit, and we can go and change the details. We can see the details of the account, and it can be modified. The image, if it's posted, can be edited as well. Next, we have different packages. For example, there are different packages of $0 and different 5 post, single post, post packages. From here, we can add multiple packages. We can create multiple packages by pressing on create. We can add the name, pricing, currency, percentage, saved, number of listings, and everything from here. And we can add the details, and we can just publish it by pressing add new, publish, and we can just save to publish the package. For example, there is currently a package published, and we want to edit it. We can press on edit. Here we go and change the package details. If you want to make it featured or default, we can make it right from it. Next, we go to tools to import different tools. We can go to simple sliders. Next, we have contacts. People who have contacted us using different mails by entering the names, details, phone numbers. We can see it right here. We can press on edit to see all the details and edit the details regarding the customer who's trying to contact us, and we can delete it as well if you want to delete the contact. Coming to payments, we can see it by going to transactions. We can see the different transactions that are currently being on the platform. We can see the payments here. Different payment methods can be added, like Stripe, PayPal, Razorpay, Paystack. As per the need, we can make a payment method default as well, and we can edit the details, and we can also make changes to the settings. For example, we can go to PayPal, press edit, and we can add different details like client ID, description, and we can add the key to enable the PayPal right from there. Next, we have location. These are the locations where currently the website or the application is running, and it is supported. We can add multiple countries, multiple areas that we want to operate in. We can just do that by pressing on create, or we can edit the current countries and locations right from there. Similarly, we have states and cities. Going to media, we have the medias that are currently on the platform. It is currently stored here. All the media of the platform is stored here. For example, here we have blogs, projects, logos, investors, testimonies, and different categories under which the media is stored. Next, we have appearance. Next, we have appearance. Under that, we have themes, we have menus, widgets, theme options, custom CSS, and different other details that we can modify right from it. Next, we have plugins. Here we can enable, add new plugins, and it can be deactivated or removed right from here. Next, we have translations. Different translations in the platform can be done. We can add different languages. We can modify the details or delete as per our need. Next, we have settings like general settings. Here we can edit the information like time zone, admin email, site details, appearance, the favicon, the admin logo, and other details right from here. We can enable cache time, different other details, enable optimize page speed, and different Google Analytics, contact details, blog details, newsletter details. Do we want to enable CAPTCHA, simple sliders, and different other details can be edited from the general tab. Similarly, we have emails to enable and disable different email settings, ACL, email templates, real estate details, and everything can be edited right from here. Next, we have languages. To add different languages that are currently on the platform, we can add different languages, and it can be done just by pressing on add new language by entering all the details, and it will be done. Next, we have media, we have permalink, we have social logins. We can enable the social logins. For example, different Facebook, Twitter, or Google logins can be enabled by pressing on enable and selecting the platform side from here. Next, we have API settings, and we have platform admin settings. For example, going to roles and permissions, we can modify the different roles and permissions on the platform. Next, we have users. We can see the users and modify the user details. Next, going to system information, cache management, backups, and everything can be managed right from here. Here we can see the cache command. We can clear it right from here. Next, we have activities logs to see the activities. Here we can see the activities. We can delete an activity if we are interested in doing that. We can create backups. We can update the system and clean up system right from here.